There are plenty of Bluetooth speakers and a lot of them are pretty good. I've tested many of them last year and this time around I wanted to show you my new top 5 budget Bluetooth speakers. My name is Linus, stay tuned. Just before we start, I will leave all the product links down below the video in case you're interested. First is the AVX speaker that costs just about 45 bucks, but it offers a lot of features and great sound quality. The device has a 20 watts built-in speaker with a passive radiator, meaning that the speaker is really loud, there is a ton of bass and the sound is balanced. I didn't hear any sound distortions even at the highest volume settings, which is great. The speaker is made of metal, the control buttons are tactile, and you can also listen to music from your microSD card or via the aux input. I can get about 8 hours of music playback, which is a decent result. Finally, the AVX speaker can charge other devices via the USB port, which is an awesome feature to have once you're out and about. The Honsta K5 costs just about $26 US, but it offers a similar battery life of about 8 hours, but is much more compact. However, the volume output is not that great, but there is still plenty of sound to fill a large room. The speaker looks like it's made of metal, but it actually uses plastic and rubber in the construction, but it does not feel cheap. We also have the control buttons on the top and IPX4 rating that allows you to use the speaker in the rain or in the shower. My only complaint would be that it is a bit hard to open up the flap that covers the parts. The call quality is not the best, but it is decent enough to make a conversation, just like on the AVX speaker. The Honsta K8 is made by the same company and the speaker costs just about $22 US, even though the device is not water resistant, but it has a lot of other cool features. My favorite is a nicely backlit capacitive touchpad, which so far has been responsive and easy to use. We also have an FM radio, microSD card playback, and aux connectivity port. Finally, the sound quality is great. Well, it may not be as loud as some larger speakers, but 10 watts of volume output is more than enough for most users. As for battery, I was able to get about 7 hours of music playback, which is a decent result. If you need a speaker that is great for parties, the one made by J&L Real is a fantastic budget device that has a total volume output of 20 watts, and believe me, this thing is very loud. Also, the sound is balanced and rich, there is a ton of bass thanks to the passive radiator driver. Even at the highest volume settings, there are no distortions. Finally, for just above 60 bucks, you have a 5200 mAh battery that assures a music playback of about 22 hours. You can also use the speaker as a power bank to charge other devices. The last speaker is called Shark Wave. It is the most expensive as it costs almost 90 bucks, but is the most powerful one and it has become my favorite for listening to music at home. It has a total volume output of whopping 25 watts and believe me, this thing is very loud, the sound is crisp and clear and there is a ton of bass. Obviously, this speaker is not light as it weighs 2.8 pounds, but it just looks and feels premium. We have all the controls you need on the top, the buttons are nice and tactile, and LED lights give you an idea of the amount of juice left in the battery. Finally, the buttons have a really nice backlight that is activated by thermal sensors. Speaking of that battery, the 6600 mAh unit can charge other devices, but the music playback of the speaker is just about 4 or 5 hours, which may be the weakest point of this device. Please let me guys know which one is your favorite speaker in the comment section down below, and please subscribe for more videos like this. It was Linus, see you soon.